for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened up my...
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Raptors are, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Chris Boucher. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for both these teams, it's Game 1 of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Second free throw, no good. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Lopez, a screen on quickly. Lillard misses. Pirtle with the ball. Pass to Quickly. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Quickly's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Toronto.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Back to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Boucher passes to Barrett. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back. 5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. To the inside. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Outside, Barrett. There's the 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Lillard, the pass to Connaughton. It's blocked.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Connaughton. Lillard up top, quickly covering, and Lillard kicks to Connaughton. Offensive rebound. The wide open look here for Lopez, and he misses his first shot of the game. Raptors leading by 13. Birtle, the pass to Quickly. Fires the three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys.
You're on the big screen.
Different look for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Chris Middleton. And Trent subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 16. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Smith comes in for Brook Lopez. And Middleton subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Lillard. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Pass to Mobo. Quickly against Trent. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, Quickly. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Hits it from three-point range. Quickly's got 15 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now, here's Lillard. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Pass to Trent. To halt the run. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And this is game one of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got DeLon Wright, Prince out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Livingston in at the center filling out the middle. And that one's good, Abaji.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks used their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. It's good. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the fact that Middleton can get the shot he wants because of his ball handling ability.
Pass to Boucher. For 3, Mitchell. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
To the right side. Here's Battle. Good on the 3-point shot. Battle's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The Raptors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Abaji. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Abaji's got 9 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Middleton the pass to Wright. And that time, also a missed shot. Toronto, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. And that one's good. Battle.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
2 minutes remaining in the Now here's Prince. No scoring in this one. Pass to Trent. It's intercepted. Here's Battle. Puts up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
For 3, Mitchell. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Middleton, and Boucher sends it back. Here's Abaji. His last outing, he had 18 points. Battle. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And here is Wright. 8 points his last outing. Here's Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Now, here's Quickly. 15 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Diggs got 9 points.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Lillard finds Lopez. Pass to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
In the corner, Barrett with it. From the arc, drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
For that game against the Pistons, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
checking out the group for Darko Rojakovic to start the second half. Jakob Poeltl out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Dick in at the 2.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Now Barrett, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown. Barrett's got 12 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Lopez. Nobody near Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Middleton. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Middleton, trying to get something going, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Here's Boucher. No good on the triple. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the wide-open shot from Connaughton. No good on the 3. Toronto's gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Abaji.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 9. To the paint. Here's Lillard. The layup off target.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And the dunk by Lopez.
Putting that Stanton to the test, big fella, banging it down.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good, Abaji.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 8. It's good.
And And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Here's Toronto now. They're on an 18-7 run. Battle passes to Mitchell, takes the three, and again, Toronto with the triple.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Pass to Trent. Middleton outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's Abaji. Mitchell outside. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Raptors.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
And so it's Toronto with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
The ball has not moved this entire game. Don't predetermine the game. Play the game.
And Doc Rivers very frustrated. You can hear his words. He was expecting to see this offense run the way it was designed to run.
Yeah, it's ball movement. It's also player movement. When you're static out there, it takes away so many of your offense's options.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Taurean Prince is out there with Smith. And it's Connaughton in at the three. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the Raptors with the ball after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Traps in the tray. Lobo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half. For Toronto, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Carton. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's Lillard missing.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to Carton from deep three-point territory. And they recover it. Raptors moving the ball around. Battle. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
So it's the Bucks now after Toronto got the three-pointer. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Pass to Abaji. The tray. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And here are the Raptors now. After the miss, 3 from Damian Lillard. Good on the bucket. Abaji's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Smith finds Trent. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Smith. Antetokounmpo comes in for Taurean Prince. And Middleton subbed in for Trent. Here's Toronto. They're on a 20-5 run here.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
Here's Middleton. The Raptors knocking down the tray. Unloads from 13. Mobo with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Pass to Battle. Lets it go from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Connaughton. Middleton outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Mobo. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.